Welcome to 8,000 Miles Away. I always got to get my groove on before we get it, when we get down with the get down. So we got a video today, and the video is called Marriage to Western Women Has No Benefits. None, zero. Now that's a generalization, because there's some happy brothers out there, or at least they perceive themselves to be happy in their happy wife, happy life scenario. But for them, they're happy. So, anyway, but for the most part, marriage doesn't benefit the United States in the United States. So men, not just black men, are saying the hell with these Western women, and they are taking flight overseas and going to meet them a more traditional woman with a more traditional role that's built to be married. And this is going on, and these women are all over the world. But as far as what I talk about is they are in Asia, and there are also many of them in some of these Latin countries, just on the same side of the earth as the United States. But today I got three videos just gonna add to my position in what I say. And what I say is you if you don't already have a passport, get that passport, and you exercise your options. You go where you are celebrated and not tolerated. You go where you can exercise your U.S. dollar to explore other options, as I've said. So without further ado, I'm going to get to some of these videos so they can substantiate what I'm talking about. And the first video on the big screen is from my man, TT. Wait a minute, not you, buddy, not yet. TT Success. We'll go right to him now. Let's swing it over right this second. The marriage rings there. United States marriages are shot. So
even today, wait
a minute, hang on. I think he.
Even today, we spend our lives trying to duplicate our parents' success. And unfortunately, what we fail to realize is that was a different era where our parents were married. And you have to remember that. There was no Facebook, there was no YouTube, there was no Twitter, people weren't looking up their ex-boyfriends or their ex-girlfriends from 7th grade. Nobody was doing any of that stuff. It's a different era to try to repeat your parents' success. The laws have changed dramatically for guys. A lot of guys, including myself, are asking, like, what is the benefit now to get married? Because the benefit before was you would go to work, you would have a very supportive, good woman at home waiting for you. It inspired you to go to work. It inspired you to go out there and be a man and try and fulfill your responsibilities as a man. However, there's been a huge shift, and it started in the 70s with feminism. Where let's go ahead and empower women and tell them they don't need men, and now you've got all these politicians who pander to women, and not to mention Hollywood and movies turning men like we're all evil, we're all abusers, all guys hit women, all guys are rapists. I mean, you've got all these entities that are not only taking away your masculinity and your manhood, they're essentially just taking away your rights to be a man. More importantly, they're taking away your enthusiasm and any reasons to get married. There's not a whole lot of benefit anymore for guys to get married. I wish it wasn't that way. I wish that, we could all just find ourselves a great woman and settle down. And unfortunately, many guys are still operating under that mindset, thinking that they're going to go out there, learn this pickup stuff, find a great woman, settle down, and everything will be a bowl of cherries.
It's not at all. So what guys now doing, as I've said in so many videos now, is they're exercising their options overseas, because you truly can find a woman that believes in traditional roles, that's got your back, that's supporting you in every step of the way, and then they're feminine and look good and they're ladylike and they keep their, and they have long hair and they're not overweight and they're not loud and boisterous and all the bullshit attitude that you get, and doing crazy, embarrassing stuff like a lot of these women are in the States. Now I got another video here because the brothers are catching it bad, and because these damn, these B-dubs, they are they are something else, and they're doing things like this right here.
Look at this bullshit. Some sisters from America went to Africa to a slave castle and started twerking on top of the roof, talking about this is for the ancestors. This shit is disgusting. I know all my sisters are not like this. We have a lot of intelligent, classy black women, but this is straight bullshit. These chicks look nasty and stinking. No respect for the ancestors. No respect for yourself. I wish that were my daughters up there doing that shit. I don't give a damn if you 35. I give you the business. You know what I'm saying? Anyway, y'all, what y'all think about this? But this is straight bullshit. Sisters, please call these savages out. They are savages. They're not black women. They're not my sisters. They're not no queens. God damn it.
And it's really going to take the good women, the few that it is, to educate these women and let them know that some of the culture that we're doing, some of the things they're doing out here not right. And it's only so many, so few that's going to support that. They're going to support Megan, what's her name? Megan Stallion and Sexy Red and that other one. I can't think of her name. So the traditional role, and then what's bad about it is the world sees this. Yes, black culture is celebrated, but there's certain things other cultures look as women should be, and men here look at women should be that. Otherwise, they don't want your ass. They're gonna want more traditional woman. That's why we taking flight, bruh. That's why we getting up out of here. So I got one other video from Love Factual a few years back, I think it is, but he is going to be talking about. Hold on, let me see if I can do it.
About black men are looking for.
I'm going to pause him right there and take him to here. Let's see, right about there. All right, and what he's going to talk about right here is he's going to bring on one Master T, who's an expert traveler. He's been in the Philippines, he's been in Thailand, he's currently in Brazil, and you can always check out his channel. It is Sky DeRosen, and he one Master T, and he's going to talk about what his experience was in the Philippines, and this is through a video with my man Love Factual. So let's check out this video. We'll sum this thing up.
No scams. All right, so I want you to take a look at this very short video of this young man speaking about his experiences in the Philippines and about Filipino women.
Get right into it. Okay, so
Now this is one Master T.
we've all seen Filipino women before, and me personally, I find them extremely attractive. Okay, but the ones in the States and everywhere else, you know, they're kind of Americanized and whatnot. You're really not going to get the full feel of the Philippines unless you go. The women in the Philippines, to me, they are, out of all the women that I've ever dated or interacted with, they're probably the most sweetest, very sweet, and extremely shy. Extremely shy. Okay? Shy to the point where they're just like really delicate people. You know what I mean? Very shy, very timid, and all that stuff. Even if they're beautiful, even if they're just a shy couple. But once you they get comfortable around you, then you're in there. You know what I'm saying? So I would tell you that a lot of my friends who go to the Philippines, a lot of them end up either with a girlfriend, a serious relationship, a child, or they get married. Okay, because Filipino women are very traditional. Okay, they are, in the traditional sense, they are like kind of like, their goal really is to get a husband. Their goal is to get a husband. They're not money hungry per se. They are family. They want to start a family, and they want to do the whole housewife type deal, which is fine. I mean, a lot of people are okay with that. So they want to get married. They want to have kids. They want to get a house, and stuff like that. They want to do the traditional route. I don't know any instances out of all my friends who, excuse me, who's ran into like a gold digger in the Philippines, or some woman that was trying to scam them or something like that. You don't really deal with any scammers. They're probably too shy to scam, be honest. So I highly suggest you go to the Philippines.
Okay, so I'm going to pause that right there. Now, some that I do push back from One Master T. There are some scammers in the Philippines because every place has bad people. So you have to, even there, you have to pick the right one, but it's not as hard. I'd say out of 10 women, 9 are going to be excellent wives, and they also, in most cases, they're going to be beautiful, and they're going to support you to the T. And that's what you want. That's what's missing here. Is gender roles, is traditional women. So thanks for tuning in to 8,000 Miles Away. And I want you to like, I want you to share and subscribe. We're right at about 120 subscribers under 1,000. So let's take us to 1,000. Tell your people about us. And I'll holler at you next week, Monday or Tuesday of this week, with a new video. Have a nice week.